there is something definitely magic happening here when you work with Jon Binnie. And in regards to like having the Kundalini awakenings. So I'm also doing a 3 to 6 months mentorship with Jon Binnie. I chose just the 3-month mentorship, and the experience has changed my life. I even now, like, I'm getting a little bit choked up because of the experience has been really life-changing and profound for me. So I've already been someone that would meditate off and on. And for a while, literally for like a whole year, I meditated day and night without really seeing much changes in my life, right? And when I started the mentorship with Jon Binnie, as part of my homework, he gave me a meditation, like just a page of meditations that he had created. And he said, I want you to do one of these meditations. Try to do one every night. And, you know, I looked at it as kind of a tongue-in-cheek type thing. I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, at first, for me, it was like, oh, he's just trying to push his content. Maybe he's trying to get me to buy some more stuff from him, whatever. So that's what I originally took it as. And you know, I was just like, eh. And so something really magical happened as I started doing the meditations. I realized that these were not just normal meditations. Like, they were extremely powerful and they resonated deeply in my soul. And I enjoyed them so much that I just started doing them like crazy. Like, it was funny, like someone who, and I had sort of like not really meditated for a while. Like I said, I went through this phase where I was meditating for like a whole year, and then I kind of took a break. And I had done other guided meditations, but they didn't really resonate with me. And when I did the first meditation, the guided meditation from Jon Binnie, I don't even remember which one it was. I think it was a spirit guide meditation, but it resonated so deeply in my soul. And from that moment, I was just hooked. Like, I started doing like sometimes 2 meditations a day. And I definitely, I would do one every single night. Right. And it was funny at one point, there's a little survey at the end where you get to, give feedback to Jon Binnie. And I didn't realize that it would go straight to his inbox. And I was pleasantly surprised when I, you know, gave him a little short feedback of like what my experience was with the meditation. And he immediately messaged me back and through email. Was like, oh, it was really incredible. And I was like, wow, this is funny. Because I'd never had that experience. But, it was so funny because I remember he wrote me back and he was like, you're literally eating these meditations up like cookies. And I laughed so hard because I really was. And it was unintentional. It was just like, all of a sudden, I found this magic within my life that wasn't there before. And it just opened other experiences for me. Like, I connected with my spirit guides, and before I was never able to talk with my spirit guides. And all of a sudden, like, I was clearly connecting with them. And it just opened a whole bunch of other doors for me. It led to me like being able to be on camera like more and to be comfortable. It led to me having more self-confidence. There was just so many positive changes that came about that, I mean, and they were extremely drastic. When I started the mentorship with Jon Binnie, sorry, I'm really talking fast now, but I'm so excited about all of this, and I have to get it out. So when I started the mentorship with Jon, my schedule was completely screwed up. I literally was sleeping all day and I was up all night because I had worked a 3rd shift job, and I had never gotten off that schedule, and I was completely miserable. I wasn't seeing the sunshine. Like it was just really, really tough for me. I was really sort of depressed, and nobody really knew because I hid it very, very well, right? And it started out with when I started these meditations, then all of a sudden, like I found myself wanting to get up during the day. And, I ended up switching back to a normal schedule where I was sleeping at night and waking up in the morning. And like, I think the earliest I got up during, this whole, mentorship with Jon Binnie was I started waking up at 4 a.m., which is crazy because I literally was someone who would literally, like seriously, I would sleep all day and I was up all night. So that was the first drastic change. Now I meditate every single morning. I find time to fit it in. Sometimes I meditate twice a day. So the changes in my life were incredibly drastic, and I found a sense of purpose, that I didn't have before this mentorship. So, I guess I can't even really begin to make you understand, other than to say, if you are thinking about taking any services at all with Jon Binnie, I would highly, highly recommend him, only because the changes in my life have been so drastic, and so incredible that there's really no way, honestly, that I could give back any of the beautiful gifts that Jon has given me, other than to make this video. So that's why, it was so important for me to do this. Not even because he asked me to, because I felt so guided to just let people know that the work that he does works. And he's such a phenomenal mentor. Like, because of him, I've literally started another business, and my first one, I'm so scared to do this because my first one failed so miserably. Like, I was doing tarot online and I didn't have a lot of clients, which not a lot of people know. So there's another shadow vulnerable moment, but I am starting another business up. And, so it's in the works and it's in the makings, and I already have 2 new clients. So things are flowing very well and very unexpectedly and smooth, and everything feels aligned and really, beautiful. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to pop on here and just sing his praises. So if you're thinking about getting any type of work done with Jon Binnie, you are in safe hands. And I trust his energy and I trust his work with all of my heart. And the changes in my life have been profound. Like, my schedule has changed. I started a new business. My confidence level is, has been, there's been a significant change in it. And just the meditations alone have really centered me and helped me to find, a deeper sense of purpose with what I want to do with my life, as far as how I'm going to serve humanity. So I hope that this helped someone, and I love you all so much.